Hello and welcome, loves. Welcome back to my stream. I'm blurry. Why am I blurry? There we go. My name is Donia, aka Donia the Light, and today we're going to be talking about curiosity. Before we get started, this stream is sponsored by me, myself. This stream is sponsored by the merch that I have, so check it out. Here is my Etsy shop. While you're here in the chat, check out some of my merch. Good morning, DJ. The link is there. Here are the items that I have for sale. Hold on, buddy. That I have for sale right now. In addition to the print-on-demand items that I've created, I've also included some of my own jewelry that I have hand wrapped. So I have hand wrapped clear quartz. I have a red jasper pendant. I have 2 amethyst rings, a sodalite ring. I've got tons of stuff. I got nice shirts. I got cool hats. I got mugs. I got tumblers. I got sweatshirts, journals, tote bags, stickers, more sweatshirts, shirts and long sleeves. And I'm going to be adding some more stickers. And if you are someone who subscribes to or celebrates Valentine's Day, all of these items would make wonderful gifts for your significant other. Oh my goodness, what's happening? What's happening? Oh.
Can I say hi to him?
Hello, everyone. If you are in the chat, please say hello to DJ. Anywho, if you're interested in some merch, my shop link is here. DJ is here. He's in the building. Lincoln's here. Furry's here. Cal is here. Spud is here. Raylene is here. Jones is here. Look who's awake. Hi, DJ. Everybody's here.
Hello.
They can't see you, buddy. See?
Hi.
There he is. There he is. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome into...
Good morning, teacher. Good morning, Spudwitch.
It's the best. Alright, y'all. Today we're going to be talking about curiosity. And although the saying goes, curiosity killed the cat, I believe that it is definitely beneficial for us to be curious.
Oh, Lincoln, you forgot to say hi.
Lincoln?
What's up, DJ?
There he is. There he is. Thank you,
Hello,
everyone, for saying hello to DJ. Okay, buddy, what's up?
Everyone say hi to me.
I know. Do you want to sit down or are you going to go hang out in your room?
I poked the dragon pets.
Okay. Do you want to sit down or do you want to hang out in your room?
I can sit down.
Okay. Backyard Garden Joe is here. Backyard Garden Joe, please say hello to DJ when you get the chance.
Yes.
All right. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right, y'all. So today we're going to be talking about how curiosity can help your mental health. And when it comes to curiosity, I want y'all to think about curiosity from the most playful aspect that you can. That emote is just so adorable.
Hello, DJ.
Who drew that emote, Lincoln? Like, I need to know. Hello, DJ Sugar. Backyard Garden Joe giving Black Mama vibes. I love it so much. Thank you, Backyard Garden Joe. I appreciate you all for being here. Lincoln, we got to talk about this emote. It's making me feel. It's making me feel away. How I get in trouble the morning just started. Look, I'm gonna need y'all to get it together, okay? Get it together. Anywho, curiosity. So think about the last time that you were having a conversation with your friends or having a conversation with your children or having a conversation with anybody and someone said something and you're like, hey, I want to learn more about that. I want to learn more about whatever. Oh, it is the most adorable emo I've ever seen in my entire life. Where is Sundai? Maybe she'll pop in. We'll see. It's adorable. I love it. Jones, did you take the first, second, and third? I think Jones did.
Well, yeah.
I think so. I feel rested and ready to take on the day. Jones is up streaming super early today, so he must have gotten a good sleep. No, I didn't. Oh, he didn't. He did. I said first. Oh, really?
I took first. It says
Let's see.
took first.
It says, yeah. It says Jones got first, Raylene got second, and Lincoln got third. Yep, and Lincoln got third, so it's all good. Yes, buddy.
It says I took first.
Mm-hmm. Right, early morning streams are awesome. Sorry, Jonesy. Ooh, Spuddy. Okay, so let's think about it. So let's say that, my hubby told me to send you air dap. Air dap, I love it. Anywho, let's think about curiosity and what that does for us when we are interested in learning something about something, right? Bless you. When it comes to bless you. Thank you for blessing blessing me, DJ baby, DJ child, the little DJ.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. When it comes to curiosity, there's a part of us that gets really playful when we're interested and curious about something. We are also very detached. Bless you. Thank you, really. We're also very detached from whatever it is that we're getting curious about. Like, we're deeply interested in it. We want to get more information. We are down to, like, do lots of research. And we're down to just, like, I don't know, it's almost like we're down to do a little bit extra work. And whatever it is that we need to do in order to bless you, in order to learn more about whatever it is that's piquing our interest at the time. I think a lot of us can relate to having a lot of different interests and being curious about a lot of different things at different times, and that's totally okay. Sometimes people attribute it to, not being able to focus on stuff, which is, it's fine. What's happening tonight? Well, with the sneezing, bless you. He just woke up, so he's a little sneezy.
I did wake up.
He's a little sneezy, but it's okay. So, like, if DJ were to bring something to me and say, hey, Mom, like, I want to learn more about this, or I have a question, or whatever, we would typically hop on the internet, right? We would, wait a minute. Lincoln says, hell yeah, I hope y'all are doing the absolute minimum today to maximize tonight. Winky face. That's amazing. No, with what Lincoln said. Lincoln's talking about adult time. You talk about adult bonding. Oh no, the baby.
Oh no, I got him. Guys, I decided.
We'll be right back. Oh.
Come on.
Hold on now, I gotta get the baby.
Yep.
When a boy meets a girl.
Yep.
And they love each other very much. Hold on, let me get the baby.
I'll be right back. I know.
When a boy meets a girl. That was the best. Okay, so anyways. Curiosity and our ability to deep dive into learning about something because we are suddenly very interested and intrigued by whatever topic it is. If we think about... Hey. What's happening? I thought you were asleep. Good morning, TT baby. I thought you were asleep, dude.
Hello, baby.
If we approach some of the things that are bothering us, or if we approach some of the things that we have concerns about with the same level of curiosity, like playful curiosity, and a certain level of detachment, it'll provide us with the opportunity to learn a lot about ourselves without having the sort of emotional backlash that comes with it, right? So let's say that we're experiencing something like we were talking about yesterday. We're experiencing some feelings of depression, right? And we are feeling low, and we're feeling confused, and we're feeling, I don't know, we're feeling emotions that are uncomfortable. If we approach it as this is a problem that needs to be solved, or if this is something that I want to dig into and learn more about, it's easier for us to look at whatever it is that we're feeling objectively and get curious about it and not be so attached to the outcome or what it says about us as people. Because I think what really causes us to struggle with symptoms of mental health illnesses or emotional illnesses or these struggles is that we equate it to us being weak or bad people or deficient in some sort of way. Whereas if we were to look at, like, if I wanted to learn more about trains for some reason, me not knowing about trains and wanting to seek out information to learn about trains doesn't make me feel deficient. This is just an area that I am not well versed in, and that's okay. I don't find myself like putting myself down or feeling as though something's wrong with me or that I should know about this at whatever age, right? That's a common thing. At this age, I should know how to do blank, or at this age, I should know how to blank. But if I'm looking up something that I've never learned about before, then I don't feel any type of way about the fact that I don't know about it. Right, Kyru? Right. Yes. Okay. But when it comes to our mental health and our emotions, we typically feel like something's wrong with us if it's an area that we are confused about or not well versed in. Becca Gardner says, bring back inner child wonder. That was told to stop. Yes, asking why so much. Get curious. There's no limit on knowledge. Exactly, and that's perfectly worded, right? Get back curious about digging deeper into why we feel the way that we feel. You know, I'm feeling kind of funny about this. Why? Why am I feeling funny about this? Well, I'm feeling funny about this because I said something and so-and-so responded this way. Why? Why does that make me feel weird? Well, you know, I like so-and-so, and so when they tell me that they don't like something or they respond in a certain way, I care about the way that they respond. I care about what they think about me. Why? Well, I care about what they think about me because, you know, I want to make sure that what they think about me is positive, because I feel like if what they think about me is positive, then they're more likely to be my friend for longer, or more likely to invite me to stuff, or more likely to check on me when I need it, or blah, 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 blah. Why? Well, I've learned in my life, or I've experienced a lot of situations in which people only really check on me or have concerns or reach out to me when we have a good relationship or when we have good conversations or whatever. And then you just keep going, why? And this is something that might be easier done if it's like written down, so you can kind of keep track of your thoughts and dig into, okay, like what part or what thought or which why do we get stumped on. Lincoln said there's just a limit on time. Yeah, to a certain extent, but I feel like asking why would be a much better use of our mental time than continuously repeating those ruminating thoughts over and over and over, because the time is going to pass regardless, and oftentimes these thoughts are ruminating in our mind and are repeating cyclically without us actually being aware that they're happening. Like, if we make a mistake and we're telling ourselves, oh my goodness, you're too old to be making those kinds of mistakes, I can't believe you did this, yada, yada, yada. You know, those thoughts are going to happen regardless, or those thoughts are going to happen simultaneously while we're trying to move forward and, you know, correct whatever mistake or have whatever conversation. Like, the thoughts are going to happen anyway. And I think that these thoughts actually take less time than we probably give them credit for. I think we might believe that having this inner dialogue, you know, with yourself, where you're talking to yourself, takes a whole lot of time, when in reality it doesn't. And like I said, the time's going to pass anyway. And I also believe that the more that we get curious and ask ourselves why, the quicker we can get through these conversations with ourselves and these inner dialogues. And, you know, maybe the first time it might take a really long time, you know, because you're going to have 35 whys that you're answering, whereas the fourth or fifth time you might only have like 5 or 6 whys, because you're able to get to the root or the point of it more quickly, because you've asked yourself a lot of the same whys. You know what I mean? Like, the more often you ask yourself why, the more often you're probably going to be asking yourself the same questions. And typically you'll find, you know, that not only are you asking yourself the same questions, but you're actually, kind of you're constantly faced with the same kind of struggles. I think it says, I feel that genuine curiosity compared with continual personal retrospective thinking. Exactly. And I believe these introspective thoughts, these introspective questions are really key in increasing the level of awareness that you feel in your regular everyday life. But again, we have to remind ourselves that there's nothing wrong with asking why. There's nothing wrong with not knowing. There's nothing wrong with not being familiar with something. There's nothing wrong with something being foreign to us, regardless of if it's common to everybody else, or we should know it by whatever age we're currently at, or whatever kind of qualifying factor we feel that we have already met that makes us feel as though asking why in this particular situation is not
Excuse me.
adequate. I don't know. Yes, teacher.
Can say hi to Truck?
No.
I gotta turn him off though.
That's fine, but you're not going to bring him upstairs. You can go play with Shark if you want, but you got class at 9 o'clock, okay?
Huh?
You have to see Miss Hannon at 9 o'clock.
At 9 o'clock.
Yes. So, I wrote a post yesterday on Reddit about people pleasing. And it was about, like 3 signs you're a people pleaser and what to do about it. And one of the first ones was, which
I put on Dragon Pets.
I'm sure that, thank you for feeding Symphony, Lincoln, but I'm sure that people who even aren't people pleasers or don't have a lot of people pleasing tendencies can attest to the habit of constantly apologizing and constantly saying you're sorry, right? It could be literally anything. It could be, you and your partner reaching for the same mug in the cupboard or the pantry, and you say, oh, sorry, and pausing and saying, why am I saying sorry? Yes, TJ.
Where's my tape?
You don't have any tape.
I need a little.
You don't need any tape. Okay, you can go ahead and go downstairs, buddy. I'll come get you when I'm all done, okay? Raylene says there's this inner child exercise where you carry around a plushie or something that connects you to your younger self. Carrying it everywhere makes you hear your inner child curiosity. I answered the 5,692 why questions, and honestly, it's so much quicker than the amount of time you don't realize you spend being self-critical. Yes,
That's
TJ.
a big word.
It's a big word? What's a big word? Oh, yeah, it's a lot of words.
It's a giant one.
It's a giant one.
Tell me if we're done, then we're gonna come downstairs and look at Shark.
Okay. That is a really, really, really good idea, Raylene. I really, really like that. Even if it's like just a little something, and it doesn't have to, because I think of a plushie, I think of like something really big, but it could be really small. It could be literally like a little keychain or something, just something that you intentionally have with you to remind you of your inner child. Like yesterday, I started my good things jar. But the most accessible jars I have around me are baby food jars. So my good things jar is a little baby food jar. And, no way, Jonesy! Jones, thank you for the raid. As I show my little good things jar, I is done. Thank you, Jones. Welcome in, Raiders. I was showing everybody my little good things jar with, these little notes that I wrote to myself. I just got a colored, what are they called? Colored, yeah, we talked about the jar. I got a colored, note card. I have a bunch of them. I have blue and pink note cards and white ones, but the blue and pink ones are fun. And then I just write like little tidbits of good stuff. And then I filled up like most of the card first, and then I cut out those pieces in order to fit them in my tiny little jar. But I like that the jar is tiny and that it's a baby food jar, because then it kind of reminds me to write down all the good stuff, like not necessarily just the good stuff that is like not necessarily just like financially good stuff, like, oh, I got a new client, but also just like little good stuff, like, oh, what's happening? Of course, I can't think of anything. Like when when Spuddy and I have our streams together, that would absolutely go in my good things jar. Why? Because it's a great conversation. Her and I have a wonderful time speaking to each other. We always end up having a really great conversation, or a good thing of like, just anything, any type of good stuff. It could be like you go to Starbucks and, like I mentioned, the person in front of you pays for your order, or anything really, just any type of anything. Any type of good thing that you want to remember happened. Or just any type of good thing that you want to pause and acknowledge that it happened in the first place. But I also think that kind of having this sense of inner child wonder and curiosity and like this lightheartedness is also really good to keep in mind for the good things jar. Because I think it helps us recognize how many good things happen in our days that we don't typically pause and like relish in. Sometimes it could be that we really are just focused on, whatever our goal is. Like if our goal is to get more clients or get a promotion at work, then we're only adding things into our good thing jar, like when those specific things happen. But the reality is there's so many little good things that happen every day. Like Jones rating me. I'm going to put that on my little, where's my pen? Jones rated me with 15 people. And of course I can't find my pen now that I want to write on my little sticky note. Jones, please don't grab my pen, little dude. Rated my stream with 15 people and a little heart because that matters. Bam. Can you see that? Jones rated my stream with 15 people. Bam. And then I cut it out as I try to operate scissors around these little tiny hands. Ooh. Sir? Right. W. Jones, W. Donia, exactly. Yeah. And I've had these note cards for so long. All right, so there we go. If anybody wants me to send them baby food jars, I have thousands of them now. Right. W. Raiders. Absolutely. Everyone here. And so I think Raylene shared a really, really great point for everyone that just hopped in. We're talking about curiosity and how it can benefit your mental health. And we're talking about how curiosity connects directly to, that inner child wonder of asking why. And so Raylene shared this inner child exercise where you get like a little plushie or something and carry it with you. Right, curiosity did not kill the cat. Honestly, curiosity probably helped the cat live. Cats are resilient as all get out. But I'm just going to go back in the chat and just read Raylene's message again. Okay, so Raylene says, there's this inner child exercise where you carry around a plushie or something that connects you to your younger self. Carrying it everywhere makes you hear your inner child curiosity. I answered the 5,692 why questions, and it's honestly so much quicker than the amount of time you don't realize you spend being self-critical. So the example that I used was, you make a mistake, and typically our mind goes to, oh my goodness, or not typically, but sometimes our mind goes to being self-critical. It goes to, how could you make that mistake? You're way too old. You should know better. How could you have done that? Think about the people that are affected by this mistake. How many times have you made this mistake? Haven't you made it enough times to learn to do better, etc., etc., etc.? And none of these thoughts are productive, but they're happening simultaneously while we're like moving through doing whatever it is that we're doing for the day. So if we pause and we make a mistake, and then we hear that first thought, how could you make this mistake? Or, aren't you too old to be making mistakes like this? Then we can question it. Why did this thought pop up in my head? Well, I feel like, if I'm 31 years old, I probably shouldn't be making mistakes like, I don't know, filling out a form incorrectly or something. Well, why? Well, because I feel like because I'm at this age, there's a part of me that feels that I don't have as much room to make mistakes because, now I'm 31 years old. Well, why? Well, if I really think about it, most of the time when I've made a mistake when I was younger, I was always like, it was always brought to my attention, and I either got in trouble or someone kind of spoke down to me because of a mistake that I made. Well, why? Well, I mean, I don't know why they spoke down to me about the mistakes that I made, but it definitely made me feel like making mistakes was bad and that I should avoid it at all costs. So now, at my quote unquote big old age of 31, I feel that if I continue to make mistakes about or over small things, it makes me a bad person, or it makes me feel like I maybe haven't grown as much as I thought I've grown because I'm still making mistakes, which are bad in my experience, or, people have told me that they're bad, or people make me feel as though they're bad. Raylene says, what's something that you've gotten curious about and have looked into recently? Recently I've looked into marketing. Actually, that's probably the most recent thing that I've looked into and gotten curious about, and just allowed myself to kind of be a beginner. I hopped online, and if y'all don't know this, the two websites, Coursera and Udemy, I'll put them in the chat. Coursera and Udemy are really, really great resources if you want to learn about stuff. And you can learn about stuff for free. They have tons of courses on there. Both of them have paid courses, and both of them offer free courses in different areas. And you can actually search specifically for free courses. So I was hopping on there and I was talking to myself and I was thinking, you know what? I'm doing a really great job connecting with my clients. And I was thinking, I was going to say, who named their child that? Jones, I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. Crud. Yes, marketing is so useful for everything. So I was thinking to myself, okay, how can I create more value for my clients? And I recognize that I'm actually creating a lot of value for my clients, but something that I need to do or can do better at is marketing my services. Okay, well, this is something that's always kind of been like a here and there kind of thing for me, because part of me just wants to like hop on Instagram or TikTok and just like pay for ads. Another part of me is like, you know what? I'm down to do the work. I'm down to do the legwork as long as it's going to yield some sort of beneficial results. So I found this really great Coursera. Go clean your room before this bell run the course of that ass. No, Jones, get out. But why can I really hear that being somebody's name though? I'm so sad. Anywho, I hopped on Coursera. I found this really, really great marketing course. If I hadn't allowed myself to, because I mean, technically, by this point, I should be pretty good at marketing, right? I should be pretty good at marketing. Like, I have clients. I have a few clients. I should be pretty good at marketing. But one of the things that marketing helps me with, primarily when it comes to my coaching business, is kind of filtering out clients that are serious versus not serious, right? Because it's really easy to focus on, getting likes and comments on social media. But we know as business owners, the only thing that actually matters is people wanting to use your services, like people wanting to hire you. Likes don't matter. Comments matter to a certain extent, depending on what they're commenting, right? So I found this really, really great course. And the first thing the gentleman said was, what you are going to do it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy as, just creating a post and paying for some ads. He said essentially that you are going to do some legwork, but the legwork that you do is going to yield wonderful results. So essentially, I'm totally going to share this with y'all. And if y'all are interested in this specific Coursera course, let me know and I'll link it in the chat.
Can you say bye to me?
We're not saying, no one's saying bye yet. But essentially what he said is you're going to go into different spaces on social media like Reddit and private Facebook groups. And you are going to present information and show people that you are... Right, absolutely. Lincoln says impressions are fine, but conversations are what you should focus on. Exactly. And so this is the conversation starter. I got you, Raylene. So essentially what this gentleman said was that you are going to go into like relevant Reddit threads and relevant private Facebook groups. So you're looking on... No, I'm not making ads. I'm not making ads at all. You're going to go into relevant spaces Reddit, Facebook groups, etc. And you are going to share information that illustrates that you are an expert in this area. Okay, here is the,
Hello,
can I copy this? Yeah. Copy. Alright, and this one is free.
Mom,
Yes.
it says Delphon. DFM.
Yeah, it says DeFam. That's the name of our group. Okay, so that's the course that I went through. It's like an hour and a half. Gold. So he says to go through like Reddit, for example. Reddit is amazing, by the way. If anyone, Reddit is amazing. Reddit is amazing because it's very, 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 very popular, and people use it all the time. And another reason why I like Reddit is because it's basically all text. Like you can post videos on Reddit, but you're gonna get pretty far just writing text. So I created a post about 3 signs you're a people pleaser and ways to heal from it. Because let's think about it. If I tell people that they're a people pleaser, and I share the symptoms, right, of being a people pleaser, right, Reddit is great because you can find something extremely particular to yourself. Exactly. If I share with someone that they're a people pleaser and they're like, oh my goodness, I fit all 3 of these criteria, cool. That doesn't help anything. Using bait articles to funnel potential clients to your business site is still an ad though. I'm not funneling them anywhere. I'm just having conversations with them. And it's not a bait article. I'm actually educating people. So in the article itself that I write, 3 signs you're a people pleaser and how to heal from it. So I share 3, I guess, symptoms you could say of being a people pleaser, why these symptoms are troubling, and what you can do as a first essential step to heal from this particular people-pleasing trait. So I'm just educating people. That's it. My whole goal is to present information that helps people and that can benefit them, not by them paying for anything, not by them doing anything other than just reading the article. If after they read the article that I've written, they're like, wow, this is really great, I could use some additional help, and they post something in the comments, let's talk about it. If there's something further that I can do to support this person and they're interested in working with me, cool. But the primary purpose of this is to share information and illustrate that I am an expert in this area. I understand what you're saying, Lincoln, as far as it still being an ad. Just being a devil's advocate, don't devalue your value too much with information. I don't understand what you mean. I've heard this a lot, though, as far as people believing that you shouldn't share too much because then it devalues what you have, or it lowers your value as a professional. But for me, speaking as a consumer, if there's someone that I want to hire in a specific area, me seeing that they're an expert in the area is going to make me more likely to want to hire them, because I won't have to go through the whole like, oh, all you got to do is click this and enter your email and go through this funnel and watch this video and sign up for this workshop and blah, 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 which I love workshops as well, but son, what is happening? But I don't believe that me sharing this in specific, like sharing specific information about a specific topic and how people can benefit from it is going to devalue anything that I have to offer, because this is such a small, teensy-weensy tidbit of the knowledge that I have. In addition, even if someone resonates deeply with all the things that I share as far as being a people pleaser, their specific situation is going to be very, very different. In addition to that, healing from these 3 people-pleasing tendencies is not going to help them reach whatever goals alone. It may get them started, and that's beautiful, because if someone is down to take the advice of just doing those 3 things, and then they want to reach out to me and work with me, then I'm like, all right, for sure. Now I know for sure that you are that you are driven and you have a desire to want to improve. If someone just reads those and says, oh, that's cool, thank you for the information, then that's fine. But yeah, again, if someone is willing to actually put those things into action themselves, and then they say, you know what, I started doing these things, and then here's what else came up for me, can you support me in moving forward? Because what I'm presenting is just a baseline of information. It doesn't go any farther. if I answer, one or two comments from a person, that still doesn't give them, it should still illustrate to them, like, okay, this person really knew what they were talking about. And although I've gotten this far, by taking these next two steps, I need help going past step number 4. Raylene says, sharing free stuff is great though, because someone being a coach will always have value. Exactly, as they are helping with your specific needs. Exactly, you're filtering out the clients you actually work with the best. When they reach out, Backyard Garden Joe says, I have a desire for my pockets to match my desire. Look, Backyard Garden Joe, check your email. That's all I gotta say. I found you that way.
Check my email.
Backyard Garden Joe, I don't even remember when Backyard Garden Joe and I met. Like, it's been a long time. We've been in each other's lives for a long time. And she's been like one of my number 1 fans for a very long time. Lincoln says, I disagree. When I was a consultant, I minimized free services because it doesn't pay the bills. I thought it would build trust and relevancy, but anything, it made my services appear lower in value. I hear exactly what you're saying, Lincoln, and I'm not offering any free services. A service would mean that there's some sort of back and forth that I'm providing. I think that free services would absolutely lower value, whereas a free product or a free PDF or a free, you know what I mean? Like a free article. Yes, exactly. It's information. But I can agree that offering free services, like if I were to offer everyone who commented on that Reddit thread a free session, that would absolutely devalue my sessions moving forward. Because if all they have to do is comment on this thread to get a free session and my time, then what's the purpose of moving forward? Because there's going to be a certain level of confidence that they get from that first session and having their questions answered and being given a plan in which they think, I can figure this out on my own. Yes, CJ.
Look at that dragon.
I know, it's a cool dragon.
That's a funny.
Lincoln said, it's a reason why corporations spend huge money for services that don't give full information for free. And then Raylene says, it's not free services, information, education. Information is for value, though. For value is coaching, exactly, the guidance part, and you can't get that from reading an article, and that's absolutely true. My value comes from being with people in the process and providing specific support for their specific situation along their specific healing journey, not just the educating them on one specific tidbit that may or may not even pertain to them in their healing journey. There could have been people that upvoted that post who don't even have those people pleasing tendencies, but have recognized them in other people. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it's like, you know what? My partner does this, or, I see this a lot in my mom, or whatever. And so they're upvoting it saying, yeah, this is great information. Like, not only did it get, I think it got like 267 upvotes within the past like 14 hours. It got like 28 shares, right? So this is just illustrating to me not only that people like this information, but also it's helping me to recognize which subreddits, I guess, on Reddit are the best for like this information. Lincoln says, maybe if the information leads towards helping and coaching, you may devalue the sell and the perceived service. Well, there we go, but that's the perceived service. People won't actually understand specifically what services I offer unless they ask or unless we get to that point. But even just having this information circulate and people share it and upvoting and things like that are valuable to me because it's further supporting the idea that I provide value to the community. Raylene said, if that was true, many people would go beyond just reading articles. And the ones who are serious about actually implementing and creating change in our life do go past articles. But the point is, not every single person who reads that subreddit or whatever it's called, article, let's just say, is going to be my, bless you, TT baby, is going to be my ideal client. And that's okay. It's totally okay, because just like I talked to Spudwitch about, I talked to my husband about, I talked to everyone about. I think I was even talking to, no, I don't think Raylene and I spoke about it. But the more people that can the more people that can be aware of you and what you offer and the way that you teach or whatever, the more likely it is that your ideal client will see it. You know what I mean? Like, and so not only can I create the Reddit articles, but then I can take that same exact information and put it in a YouTube video. You know what I mean? And then share it on YouTube. And now I'm reaching a different audience, you know. And the best thing about using that that information and posting it on YouTube is it'll be a whole lot shorter than these 1 hour stream videos, you know, these 1 hour stream podcast type episodes. And so those are more likely for people to watch because they're shorter and they're going to get straight to the point. So even for like this episode, I could take out 2 or 3 tidbits like what Raylene shared about the inner child plushie and things like that, and create a short YouTube video, you know, sharing with people how curiosity, you know, connects with your inner child and could help potentially improve your mental health, you know? What is it, baby? What happened to you?
You didn't tell me to write down, cause you keep talking.
I didn't say what?
You didn't say, are you done?
I didn't say, am I done? What do you mean? I heard you burp, but...
Yeah, but excuse me. I burp, but you didn't tell me you're done.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
Oh, little baby. What is the deal?
What time is it?
Oh, watch your toes.
8:19.
And that was another thing that the gentleman spoke about in the Coursera course that I linked.
Mommy,
Was,
Mommy, hurry up.
okay, because I mean, just think about it this way. How often do people look for how-to videos online? Like, how to change the oil in my 2014 Dodge Charger. How to discipline my child without spanking them. How to yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? Like, people are looking for this information. And if I was someone, as a parent, who grew up in a home in which everybody was spanked, and I'm trying to learn differently, and someone makes a video of how to discipline your child without spanking them, and they are like, yo, if you need more support, I can help you, I'm going to reach out to that person. If it's valuable enough for me, and if I have enough desire within myself to create positive change, then I would reach out to that person and say, hey, like, can we work together? Or, like, what can we do? Because this is something that's serious to me, and it matters, and I have a high level of desire to change this behavior because I don't want to pass this on to my children, you know? So Backyard Garden Joe says, beloved, I followed the goodie trail to you. YouTube. I started watching your house. Oh yeah, my houseplant videos. And then yoga, but we connected before the choice is you. So transparency. Exactly. Yeah. Me and Backyard Garden Joe, we go back. We go way back. Raylene says, exactly, like YouTube has the information out there. YouTube University is real. And for a lot of people, that's enough for them to complete whatever their goal is. For some people, though, the info out there isn't enough and they need guidance, which is where coaches come into play. Exactly.
Guys, I have some gold for you.
You got gold?
Merlin.
Okay, you can go get Merlin. It sounds like you need to blow your nose, though. But I mean, like, even to my point, which I'm not doing it anymore, but I actually just withdrew from my program. But for a while, I was whatchamacallit, trying to study and complete my C-sets, my math C-sets for my teacher credential program. I reached out, I don't remember how I found this lady, but I found this lady and I purchased her study guides for all 3 C-sets. Why? Because I was serious about getting them done, and these study guides were so extensive. They're so long, but they're so in-depth, and it's wonderful. But if I had come across her on YouTube and she said, hey, I have study guides for purchase if you want to blah, 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 I would have reached out to her like, yo, I need that because I don't know what I'm doing, and these C-sets are annoying as all get out and blah, blah, blah. So I found her some way, somehow, and I, took the next step, which was purchasing her study guides. Yeah. Lincoln says, more support would need to be explained, in my opinion, so the laymen understand why they should contact. I agree. I totally agree, Lincoln. I totally
Alright,
agree that
guys.
communication is key. They can't see you, buddy. You gotta come behind me. How to apply the knowledge is so exactly. It's more than just getting the knowledge, but also how to
I
apply it.
got new engine.
This is DJ's new engine. What's his name?
Merlin.
This is Merlin.
He's gold,
He's gold.
but he's not.
He's not gold. What?
He's silver.
Oh, he's silver. Okay, he's silver. Raylene says also the inner child thing is from a video. I'll see if I can find it because it's not from me. It's okay, Raylene. I heard it from you. I'm gonna say you
Can
did.
you say wow?
Lincoln says, I'm not saying the strategy is bad, just understanding how much information to provide before making the call to action. I understand what you're saying, Lincoln. I totally get it.
Guys, look at this.
You're responding from like a purely
Guys,
logical
look at this
standpoint, and I
engine.
appreciate it. Everybody look at DJ's engine. This is the start of the show.
Yep, it's Merlin.
It's Merlin. Look at it. Look at Merlin immediately. But I agree. I totally agree. I agree that there needs to be clarity. Love it,
Love
DJ.
it. Oh,
There you
that-
go, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Tell him, DJ. That's awesome.
Guys, I got a vacuum. I
Thank
got
you,
shark.
Raylene. Can I copy this? Well, let me copy it. How do I? I just want to copy it. Computer, I need you to cooperate. I guess I just have to
The
click on it.
train is amazing.
30-day inner child therapy challenge. Nice. See, and this guy's video is 15 minutes long. That's what I gotta do. I gotta
Excuse
start
me,
posting.
look
Nice
at
truck. Can I play with it? It's a train.
amazing train. Look at that.
Not
That
truck.
train is amazing. No, not
Backyard
truck.
Garden Joe, we forgive you. Oh, it's a train. Even better.
That's an engine. That's a new
It's
engine.
a train engine.
You guys got some more engines.
Ah.
We got this on the 20th, man.
On the 20th, man? Oh, was that like on Friday? It was on Friday. Thank you for feeding Symphony. All right, my loves. It's a caboose. Is
Can we
it a
say bye?
caboose?
No, that's Merlin.
It's not a caboose, it's Merlin. Get it
Guys,
together, Jones.
guys, there's some dirt in here.
You can't see it, buddy. There you go.
It's a picture of
It's,
dirt.
yeah, it's, what is it, coal?
Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
It is cold.
All right, my loves. We are going to wrap up this
Can I say bye to
conversation.
me?
Everybody say bye to DJ, otherwise he will beat me up. It's been a wonderful conversation. I appreciate all of you for being here. Jones,
Guys.
thank you again for the raid. If y'all are not already following Jones,
Guys,
Please
watch
do
this,
so.
how you turn it on. Ta-da!
you hear it? You see it moving. It looks super cool. Bye, DJ.
Guys.
See you later, DJ.
Guys, look. Look at
I know
my
we can see it, buddy.
pleasure. See you later, TJ.
It's been a wonderful
My
conversation.
pleasure, love.
If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's free. It's free.
Guys, I got the new engine loops. Ta-da!
And if you're feeling like throwing some money at me, check out my
Bye-bye,
shop.
y'all. Bye-bye,
I've got new stuff in there. Oh, really? My jewelry's in there now. I got new stuff in there. New stuff and things. So check it out. We got to get ready for school. I love you all. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I will be back
It's not
tomorrow
time.
morning.
Excuse me, it's not time for school.
I know, it's not time for school yet, but I'm hungry. So,
So,
there's that.
so
But yeah, check out my shop. I got new stuff. I have a lot of other stuff I need to put in there. But it takes me a little while, so I'll get it in there. Peace, buddy love. Purchase that merches. It's just that simple. Purchase the merches. It's that simple. Any of the jewelry is coming directly from me, from my hands. Purchase the merch. Purchase the merch.
Me,
Do it, do it, do it.
Me,
All right.
murmur.
Me murmur.
What? Me, murmur.
Have a great day, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow.
Bye.
They can't see you, buddy. You gotta come over here. There you go. Bye. Do it. Do it.